I'm Claudia, and 2 years ago I found myself at a fork in the road, not only literally, but in my life. I chose the road less traveled and felt in love with freedom, so much so that I am currently renovating my tiny home on wheels so I can live as a nomad while I discover what I'm truly made of.
Are you ready for story time? And to see some meh cabinets? It is a beautiful evening. I'm gonna ruin it with a bad story. When I had to move a little bit suddenly, I remember leaving one morning. I was a little bit stressed out because the initial plan was that I would stay where I was until my remodel was done with, because I had the space to work on things. But I had to move out before my remodel was done with. And I remember one morning I left the property determined to either buy cabinets or find someone to make me the cabinets. I went to a few places, and the average cost for the sink cabinet alone, just the sink cabinet, I got quotes about $900 from a designer showroom, and from Lowe's or Home Depot it was like $200. But I did not want something of low quality. I think I'd rather do this outside. It's too hot in the... Hi! I'm videotaping. I decided to come outside better because it's too warm inside. If I put the fan on, it's gonna be too noisy. And besides, it's so pretty outside, so I hope I'm not too close to the camera. But this is kind of the only lens I have that has stabilization. People are gonna think that I'm crazy because I'm not wearing any shoes and I'm wearing a kid's outfit. What I was saying is that I went to a few places. I called around, and then I found this place. I like the name. The name is This Old Shop. I like the name. It was in the neighborhood, so I called for directions because I couldn't find it in the map. And this guy answers, and he's super nice, and he gives me directions. He even was on the phone until I make it to the place. So I go and talk to him, introduce myself, and he's super nice, and we start talking. Oh, I think I'm walking to a party. Can you hear? Good times. It's distracting to do this vlog. And my hand is getting tired. I don't know how far I should go. Look at the hill that's coming up there. You know, when I met Miguel, if you're watching, you know this is true. I met Miguel, he's super nice, and the music is blasting, and I'm loving it. Fun environment, I loved it. I was so happy, especially because, you know, I was having a little bit of a rough time. Woo, 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 woo. Hi, kitty. Hi. Yes, I know. So anyway, he tells me the story of his life, how he got to that shop, who owns the shop, how, you know, it was his mentor, and how wonderful these people were, and how he came to this country, you know, a beautiful story that I could relate to. And I was just so happy, and I was thinking to myself, you know, I wasn't planning to talk to this man for hours. I have stuff to do, but maybe he needs someone to talk to, and nothing is more important than being a good friend, huh? Not finished yet. A cute lady. She saw me earlier, videotaping. Woo! I am when I go to the hill, you guys. Look, the hill is right there, and we came from down there. Wow, and no shoes. Crazy lady. So he tells me the story of his life and his cabinet making skills and how he acquired them, and divorces and children and all the stuff that happens to all of us in life. But I was feeling good. I was feeling, you know what? I'm gonna be here for him. maybe he needed to talk to someone, and that someone happened to be me now. So listen, and I did. And then when I got time to show him my drawing of what I wanted to do, wow, look at the sky. How blessed are we? So I show him my drawing. He asked me, how much do you want to spend? And I'm like, no, it isn't even about that. It's about getting it done. I'm not rich, but I'm not broke, and I can pay for what I need, but I need it to be what I need, you know, when I need it. And I expect people to follow through. I don't think that's too much to ask, do you? I said, just tell me how much and how long. How long would it be? He said, well, I have the receipt. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'm breaking the law by telling the truth. It is my truth anyway. This is my life. I may have the right still to speak about my life, although you never know anymore. He says $650 in 1 week. Look, there's another RV there. Just walk by it. Let's be nosy. Let's be nosy and walk by it. Anyway, $650 1 week. Deal. Oh my gosh, I felt like, you know, Claudia, that's what happens when you listen to people, when you are there for others, when you do the right thing. That's what happens to you. It's good karma. Live it, you know, enjoy it. You're welcome. The universe, Heavenly Father, you know, said. Well, this is the other one. So I had cash on me. I have money. And I asked him, do you want me to pay all up front? Idiot, why did I ask that? I don't even know why I asked that. But anyway, so I gave him $650 in cash right there and then. However, I'm not a dummy. I did ask for a receipt. So I paid him. And then I asked him, when are they going to start? And then he started telling me, you know, how busy they are. And I said, well, I don't have a place to park their V, so I need to figure that out. And he said, park it here. You can plug here. He also, when he was younger, he lived in his trailer or something like that. So he offered me to park their V in their parking lot and to plug into their shop. So I do that. I go and park there and plug. And then the time start to pass by. I don't say anything, I don't pressure. The environment is super fun. The workers, everybody, I met everybody, and everybody's super nice, super hardworking people. The music was fun, and they were working until like 11 p.m. And I honestly did not mind it. I loved it. I really loved it. Such a great work environment. I would be working late too if I was, you know, having fun with my coworkers and listening to my favorite music and all that. The time started to pass by, and I never wanted to bother them because I knew that my project was so little, so small, and they were really working hard at, you know, whatever they were working. I know that. I was there. I experienced it. But then I started to get worried because he used to be very good about returning my calls or texts, you know, keep me posted. But then he didn't. Like, I would just call him once a week. Really, I wouldn't bother him more than that because once a week is enough. And I was plugged in. So what I got in the habit of doing was to, you know, get up in the morning, make my coffee. Hi, it's me again. Hi, you're doing a good job. Yes, you are. Good job. I just hang in there. I have plenty to do. I had so much to do, you guys. What a hoarder I was. I have so much to get rid of. I mean, I have so much that I haven't done anything because I don't even know where to start from. But anyway, and then I started talking to the workers. You know, I said, what's up? What's going on? And, you know, I would come at night. I would, you know, I would leave in the morning, make my coffee, and then I would come to my garage and work on the association stuff and try to clean up the garage. And then I would go there at night, and they were still working most of the time. So one of the workers told me that he was gone, and I asked for how long. He said, I don't know. And then I think another worker maybe felt sorry for me, and he told me that Miguel was in jail. So Miguel was in jail. What do I do now? Why did he even take my job? I mean, maybe he was just felt sorry for me, and maybe he wanted to help me, and maybe because I was nice to him. I don't know why he took my job. But then after I heard that he was in jail, maybe it made a little bit of sense, even though $650 is not a lot of money. But I guess when you're in trouble, it could count, you know? Every little penny maybe counts. So I just felt so upset because, you know, I'm taking my life very seriously and I have stuff to do. I want to spend Christmas with my children in Utah, you know, I have plans. And to me, it's such a disrespect when people act like this. I don't do that to other people, you know. I try to do the best I can, to be the best I can, and follow through always and respond as quickly as I can. Why can other people be like that, huh? Wouldn't that work so much better for everybody? Anyway, so what can I do? He's in jail, right? All that I have is a receipt. And again, but I think, you know what? I'm still plugged in. So I'm not complaining. You know, the workers are super cool. But then when they start to tell me, okay, we're gonna work on it tomorrow, and then tomorrow they didn't, then I start to feel like, okay, enough. I need to get serious about this, and I need to know. You know, at that point, being plugged in didn't matter anymore. I didn't even care. I have power. I mean, there's the Mini, and I'm not plugged, and I have power, so I need to stop feeling that shore power is such a big deal, you know what I mean? I stayed until things happened, you know. I stayed, I put up with it because what's the point? What else can I do? I mean, it's either put up with it and hope that it will get done, and for them to see I'm not leaving, I'm not moving. I think every worker got involved in my project until it got done. I'm leaving. I'm finally leaving the cabinet place. My cabinets are 95% done. And I'm out of here. I'm so beyond happy. So beyond happy. So happy! And it was mostly done by an apprentice. And I don't care. It is better than what I would have done. And it is over. I mean, I'm not gonna dwell on this. I'm just gonna move on. The cabinets are the design that I gave them. It's just that I don't have any, I don't know, feelings for them like I have for my floors. You know how excited I was about my floors. I don't feel the same excitement about my cabinets. They redid this one, so I have new drawers. I had 2 drawers before here as well. I haven't decided if I'm gonna add any hardware, but I'm definitely gonna add some magnets so it doesn't open when I drive. I have a couple doors here, well actually 3 doors. Door, and door. Remember my inverter, I had so much worry about it and concerns about being able to put it somewhere. It fits perfectly here on the side of the kitchen cabinet and under the desk. And I'm gonna have a couple outlets there, but also have the outlet that is somewhere in the back over there. But I'm gonna make a hole here, a round hole to plug. And here is the little box to cover the water heater, so I still have access to it. And this is the footprint of the fireplace, and this is the height, so that's how high it's gonna be. You know, things like this, they were not finished. I can see a little, I don't know, it's a crack or a cut there. This is not finished either. I don't care. This doesn't need to be finished because I need to put the countertop over it. But these are my meh cabinets. Now I do plan to change the doors up here as well to match the bottom. My hope is that once I put my touch in my cabinet, I hope that then I will fall in love with them. I need to keep in mind these are just things. These are just things. Things come and go. I am healthy. I am safe. I have the cutest neighbor where I'm parked. Just a word of warning, be ready for the challenge. I knew this was not going to be easy. I did not expect it to be easy, but the taste of freedom is worth every obstacle. I will always have obstacles in life. You too, all of us. And I'd rather have my obstacles free as I am and resolve them and just deal with what I need to deal. There comes my sweet neighbor. Oh, she's so cute, so cute. I introduced myself when I came to park so she wouldn't worry. This is Gracie. Hi, Gracie.
Hello.
she's the most adorable. So that's the cabin story. I am moving on. Life is good. Life is actually very good. I'm very happy. Yeah, so far so good. Thank you for watching. If you watched this long, double thank you. And I hope that you come back for the next one. Ciao. Mwah.